welcome back, Vagabonds, and welcome, Wanderers. I'm playing a little bit of Trapper today. This will be my third ever match as Trapper, actually. I leveled him up for just P1ing all the killers except for Doctor and the ones I don't own. Screw Doctor. I'm probably never going to play Doctor. I played him a single time. I just don't care for him. But I'm going to try out Trapper. And one of my favorite maps, Freddy Fazbear's, is in the map reveal, and we're going to get Jason a little bit later today, like right around the corner. So after this, I'm probably going to have to close out the game and get ready for the update for all that to roll around. That's probably why the queue times are taking as long as they are, but we also have some information about the 10-year anniversary, because I didn't actually bother to watch anything on it. So I'm just going to touch on what is in their recap. The important game-changing stuff. Anyways. So we're getting a new survivor. Go figure. They gotta release something, man. Either survivor killer, it's gotta do something. We're getting a new guy named Shane Wigwas. He's following the release of Jason. So he's coming on June 25th as a new chapter titled The Life Road. He's an Anishinaabe defense attorney whose questions lead him into the fog. I will be, of course, 3-genning as Trapper. Because why not? Speaking of because why not, we got a guy named Because Why Not in the lobby. I've had some luck over here, so I'm gonna keep protecting this general range of generators. Now, I'm not good at Trapper by any stretch of the imagination. I'm letting you know right now. I'm also running add-ons where I can't pick up my traps again once they're down, so that's going to be unfortunate for me later. I've caught people off guard here, so I'm going to keep assuming that's a good spot for them. Are you repairing this generator, huh? Where are you? Are you somewhere? I'm not going over there. Got me flubber-knucked up, boy. I'm going to cut off this spot here as well. Just setting the stuff up right away. And, yes, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Now, I don't know what to feel about the new survivor. Obviously, it's not, like, a problem. Just, it feels like a nothing. Like, I don't really care. Nice. Not into my trap. In fact, you're running super far away. Okay. Okay. Don't make that. Your buddy's right around the corner, so... I need to set up the rest of my traps. I need to focus on the 3-gen here. I will slug. Don't tempt me. I will slug. Alright, we're slugging. That's fine with me. You gonna be that way. Fine. Actual fool. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Hello. That's 3 of you. How's that going for you? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Gonna net me one of these. I'm not a basement trapper, but hey, might as well throw some protections here, since I can. Make them never want to enter shack again. Oh, you're on second hook state already. What's going on here? That... I need to really defend these 3 because, I only have so many traps, so... Oh, you set off the trap. Too bad I'm not chasing you, huh? I think I see someone over here. Alright. I haven't set all my traps. This is tragedy. They just let him die. That's wonderful. Alright, that's fucked up. Not the biggest fan of Trapper. Oh, I gotta focus up. There's too much happening. Alright. I mean, I already got my 1 kill, so I'm happy enough. They really want these generators. Probably because they know I'm trapping around them. To be honest. Dude, be so fucking real right now. Got 1 trap left. This motherfucker. Alright, fine. Fine! Fucking Swifts, man. Fucking Swifts. I'm so done with it. I complained about it before. I'm just so fucking done with it. We got the Angel chapter coming up, which we all know about. It's gonna be great. I'm excited to get her in here. Step on the trap. Fucking idiot. I'm done with you people. I'm done with you. I'm over it. I'm over these Swifts, bro. Out of here. Nope, that's my own trap. My bad. Yeah, I'm not chasing you. Have fun. I'm good, bro. So white. They have crazy information on me at all times. 3-man Swift, huh? Yeah, you weren't told my trap was there, were you? Crazy. Crazy how that works. I'm sick of Swifts, man. I really am. I'm so over it. Anyways, they're gonna get this generator, because I have no choice in the matter. No matter how well I play. Screw you. And now you have to go save your buddy, or else it's game over, because I downed someone, and you're not going to. Actually crazy. I can break this. Keep her on that side of the map. Yep, there we go. Let's keep zoning. Oh, there's an ore for you to go in there. Well done. Very nice. Let me guess, protection? Oh, no, poor baby. Oh, poor baby. Game didn't go your way. Oh, the 3-man Swift. Oh, poor babies. Get over yourselves. Pathetic, too. Anyways, while I'm waiting to kill this person here, let me scroll down here. We got the Casting of Frank Stone chapter, which I didn't actually touch Casting of Frank Stone at all, so I don't know if that's going to be good. From the Ike, from the video they have of it, or the GIF or whatever, it's some guy with like a gaping maw from his top jaw all the way down to like halfway through his torso, which I think looks pretty cool. Or like down his chest or something. I think that looks pretty cool. I don't know the potential behind this killer. That's why I struggle with Art the Clown, because apparently they're adding Art the Clown, and I don't do horror. You guys know this by now if you've watched my videos. I don't actually know horror stuff. So I don't actually know what Art will entail, like what his quote-unquote powers would be, what his potential would be, because that's something that people were complaining about with Jason. Surprise, surprise, people were saying that Jason's nowhere near his source material. Didn't see that coming at all. Like, wah, what are we talking about? So I don't know what that's going to be all about. I don't know what this Casting of Frank Stone guy is going to be all about, but he looks pretty cool, so I'm excited for that. And then there's going to be a new map. We're going to a mall. Weirdly enough, I had the thought looking at it, I'm like, what if we have our first three-tier map? Like 3-region map. Like 3 heights. Oh, they all left. Wow. Like, what if it's our first 3-layer map? And a basement. So, that would be kind of funny. But no. I'm concerned about the mall thing because I don't know what they're gonna do in terms of like cutting things off. Like, because there's a bunch of floors to the malls, right? So is each rendition of the map gonna be like different sections of the mall? Is it gonna be 2 floors? Is it gonna be 1 floor? Is it gonna be 3 floor? I feel like that'd be a little ridiculous for a lot of killers, but then we're getting the Black Banquet instead of the Twisted Masquerade. Which, at least they're doing something. They brought something back. But, I don't know. I miss Trix. I miss my girl. I miss my shit-talking girl. Know what I'm saying? Players will be challenged to gather ingredients, build a twisted feast, and unleash powerful modifiers that affect the trial. A deliciously devious way to celebrate 10 years of Dead by Daylight, June 25th. So we'll see what that's about on June 25th. They're delaying everything for so long. Like later in the month, but it is what it is. It gives people time to actually enjoy Jason. You know, before shoveling a bunch of other stuff. There's a bunch of collections coming out. We're getting the Sunflesh collection, a new wave of community-created outfits, Iron Maiden Eddie Legendary outfit, once again, Eddie, love it. Ice 9 Kills collection, Walking Dead collection. I'm sick of Walking Dead. I don't even care for Walking Dead. I don't know anything about Walking Dead. I know people enjoy Walking Dead. I just haven't really watched it. I don't really care for it. They made trash Magic the Gathering cards, and that's all I know, so... No, I don't care for Walking Dead. Silent Hill cosmetics. I'm kind of looking forward to the nurse skin. I saw the nurse skin, at least. Bubblehead nurse. And then they're also going to have, whatever the girl's name is from Silent Hill F. For whatever reason, we're getting a crossover with Diablo 4 this October. So we're going to see what that's all about. And another one is a Scooby-Doo collection, which... I don't... Like, okay. This game hasn't had, like, purely horror stuff in it for, like, the longest time. There's bright, colorful, whatever. It just... They're turning into Fortnite, man. They're collecting all these different things without it having any actual meaning, and I like Scooby-Doo, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of Scooby-Doo, but like, come on. Is there anything else you could be spending your time on? Like, for example, the future of Dead by Daylight, which I have mixed feelings about, but at least they're doing something. But they are updating at least the character graphics. So what they're doing, a visual overhaul targeted for 2027. Upgraded character models, and they have a few models to portray their changes, which hopefully they actually update the hitboxes as well to reflect this in case any characters are larger or changed depending, or just the hitbox in general, because I'm sure they use the same hitbox for everything. No surprise there. They're going to do character models, more expressive facial animations. I'm not impressed. I saw they had like a gif of Kate being hooked, and it looked like something out of Andromeda. You guys know what I'm talking about, Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm not impressed. It's nice that they're updating the graphics and everything. I'm just not impressed. Everyone's going with this more realistic style, and sure, whatever. Make it look nicer. People already struggle running this game, apparently. They have a lot of bugs with, like, loading in graphics and everything. I've never seen myself. You guys have never seen on my videos, I don't think, but other than floating grass. What else do we have here? Real quick. And then I'll address the endgame screen, which is... Good lord. We're gonna get dynamic weather, which is interesting because they introduced... They had, like, darker environments before, but they've navigated away from that. So I'm wondering if with the weather, they're gonna go back to that, and I don't understand, like, what exactly is their draw for it, but I do appreciate that they're adding, like, weather and stuff to actually change up how the game looks. We also have improved audio, which will be fantastic. Voice lines for the original characters, which they probably should have done for the longest time. A deeper entity presence, whatever that means. I've learned to not care until they actually release content, because holy crap, all their like hinting and spoilers and I'm sick of it. I'm over it. You guys need to actually give information or I'm not gonna care. What else we got here? As a big surprise, especially to me, they're adding modding. Curated modded is coming to Dead by Daylight. It's gonna be bizarre because they already... I don't know if you're gonna have like a system in place for your servers to be like if someone's modding or not, how extensive the modding will go, if it'll just be things like shaders and such, or like icon changes and such, what the modding scene is going to actually be. Could also open up the doors to people modifying the blood web to be able to get add-ons and stuff easier. That might be a problem. I don't know how extensive it's going to be. I don't know if there's going to be some kind of special detection. I don't know if I'm confident in behavior to be able to manage that. But I'm someone who's looking 50 steps ahead. We'll see what happens. General positive, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. People are gonna be able to make and share their own maps, modes, and everything. Which, way to give let the community actually build your game for you. Oh man. It seems like a nice thing on the cover, but behind the scenes it's just them not being able to be creative enough, and they probably realize that. And plenty of other people have probably realized that because they do a lot of copy-paste stuff. They said for Art the Clown, for example, they're going to do completely new and unique stuff, which it sounds like they have someone from outside the studio even handling that, so we'll see how that goes. We will see when it comes. I don't have a lot of faith in this company, but I'm very hopeful. I'm hopeful because I enjoy the game type. I don't care for the company, though. You guys know how I feel about behavior. We also get an early look at the new 1v1 mode, which... Sure... I'll probably be doing that with Flower. Flower, can you teach me how to do things in Dead by Daylight? And a prototype zombie mode. Interesting. So they're literally becoming Fortnite, and it's fine. It's Dead by Daylight's the new Fortnite. Other companies need to start making ASIMs and reflecting what they do, except doing it better, and then we'll be just fine. We're gonna start seeing some crazy modes from behavior for Dead by Daylight because they're probably out of Dead by Daylight ideas that they know will get critiqued at this point. They say that they teased a slew of exciting new game modes currently being explored. I would have to go back and watch the stream, because that's two. And then Terrifier, I mentioned. David Howard Thornton made a dramatic entrance in full Art the Clown makeup and costume to announce, silently of course, that Terrified is officially coming to Dead by Daylight. They typed it as Terrified on their recap on their official website. Very nice, very nice. Great first impression, as always, to the license holder. Very well done. Like, read what you're writing before you post it, man. Anyways. Yeah, we're getting Art the Clown as a killer. Supposedly. Or no, yeah, that's what he said, so... I guess we are getting Art the Clown. I don't know what he's gonna do, I don't know what his whole shtick is, but... yeah. So anyways, that's all of the update stuff that matters. If you guys want to see more, make sure you check it out on the Dead by Daylight site, or just watch a bunch of videos. I will always highly recommend Professional Outcast for any Dead by Daylight content, because he has an extensive knowledge of everything ASIM, because he's been in the field for quite a long time. I have as well, but not to the extent that he has. Let me take a look at what's going on in this endgame and why they were such brats. We got Deja Vu for repairing, and that's fine. Prove Thyself also, that's fine. But that's also, you are just built entirely to work with people to really ramp out generators, but for some reason you just weren't. You had the Dwight, who was the one who was running into Unhook, because of course you just had to have the Unhook as part of your Swift to be like, hey, go save this person. How effective he was, I don't actually know. And then we have the Tori Kane, who thought that she was all that, running these different disruptions to make it be the whole, oh, well, the killer can't interact with anything and is disrupted whenever he does. And then we had the outlier of Laura Croft, who just kind of died for no reason, was running at least head on. I will say this. I appreciate that these guys actually played the game differently. You had your gen repair guy, you had your unhook guy and pseudo support guy, you had the interruption guy who isn't just running straight like loop the killer infinitely guy, and you had Laura Croft as the outlier, which is the downside to solo queue. I apologize to you, Laura Croft, for you just dying immediately. Your team was of no help to you. You were doing something with stunning. You just wanted to stun me, which you're bringing that on FNAF. I don't know what to tell you. As for me, this is what's been working for my Trapper so far. I don't know about the Trapper sack. I don't like that you can't pick up traps. I hate that behavior adds things that's like, oh yeah, you get this huge benefit as the killer, but it's also a major, insufferable boon for the survivors. Like, why even bother, man? But yeah, that's my build going on Oppression for hitting multiple gens at once, because I'm focusing on 3-genning from out the gate. I've got Call of Brine, which I'm damaging generators, the few generators, so I want them to regress faster while I'm looking away. I might take off Corrupt Intervention. I feel like it... I could, like, run out and try to trap the gens that are blocked to set up for my end game. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, because if the 3 gens are not, like, actually coded to be super close to each other, like if one's on one corner of the map, the other's on the other corner, because that's the quote-unquote closest, that's not very good for me. It's kind of what happened on this map. My 2 matches I had yesterday, I had 3 gens kind of lined up perfectly. They were right within eye shot. I just looped straight between each generator, and it made it super hard. I still got the 4K here, but it was definitely more hard-fought, definitely more stressful, because there was just the downtime in between actually hunting survivors. And then I had nowhere to hide, because of course I'm damaging the few generators, so having any kind of reading to be able to see anyone would be huge for me, especially when they did what they were doing, where they were just jumping 2 gens, and eventually got outplayed, which made them upset and leave. Come on, man. Well, that's going to do it for this one. It's going to be another short video. I just wanted a quick touch on the new stuff coming up for the anniversary update. Again, if you guys want to know the actual nitty-gritty details, check out the stuff on their site or through content creators as well. I would make an extensive video on it, but Jason comes out today, and I want to stream Jason coming out, because I want to see what changes they did and see if anything was actually touched. So if you guys are looking forward to seeing how my predictions unfold there and what happens, make sure you guys tune in on the Twitch channel. And as always, wander well.